You apply inks to acrylics and sometimes PVC and so on. Have you looked at alternative materials?
We're at the point now where we're about 50% solvent inks and 50% UV curable inks.
Yes.
In terms of the lighting products we make, the illuminated panels, largely it's still solvent based because it's about getting the density of inks and contrast between colours right.
Yes.
And as soon as you put LEDs behind them, it looks washed out if you're not
Yes.
careful using the thinner UV inks. But overall we have moved, and I would see ourselves probably another 3 years from now being more like 70% UV curable inks.
Right.
I mean, the big plus again from an environmental point of view, the UV inks are not flammable. And in terms of in the summer months, the warmer period, solvent inks, of course, you get this problem with drying in the screen,
Yes.
whereas the UV inks you don't.
Yes.
But we fell into the trap of thinking UV inks, we can have a universal UV ink, a bit like some of the solvent inks, and it's just not so. There's a lot more technology, a lot more science to the UV inks than there is to the more forgiving solvent inks that we've historically used. But it is finding appropriate inks and appropriate substrates.
Yes.
For the job, for the application.
Yes.
And we've already selling some product to one of our major lighting companies. Instead of self-adhesive vinyl, we're using self-adhesive polyolefin.
Yes.
Which is an eco-friendly thing, so it doesn't,
yeah.
when you burn it, it doesn't give off hydrochloric acid.
No, that's right.
So we're looking at all sorts of things, but you have to balance out the economics.
Yeah.
Of it, because there's no point offering the most environmentally friendly product if no one wants to buy it.
That's right. That's right.